not been for Tony Wolff, that Jung really could have survived and could have done the work on the collective unconscious in the manner that he did it, that we all owe it. This is a debt that we owe Tony Wolff, and the only way to repay it to somebody who's dead is to talk about it and to give it decent recognition. And in a sense, that's what women have had to do throughout history. In a sense, they've had to train their own men, as it were, to become responsible for their own feminine selves, and to see not only the external, but the inner side of women. And Jung himself had the greatness to prepare the reflection of himself, because that was what Tony Wolff was, and what these rejected women were, to train himself for this moment so that he would have an instrument at his side to complete the work which men and women have to do between them on earth. And I think that's very, very, that to me is one of the most important accomplishments of Jung, which led to this discovery then of the masculine in the feminine, of the animus and the anima, and that for the first time on earth now, instead of men being just a twosome or being a threesome, we're a foursome. We're so much stronger. The square is there. The masculine within the feminine and the feminine within the man. There are four. And therefore I think it makes the relationships between men and women much more difficult because they're more complex, but also makes them more meaningful and the potential infinitely greater. And to me, perhaps one of the most moving things of all is that Mrs. Jung, Emma Jung, said to a close friend of mine just before she died that she had never ceased to be grateful in her life for Tony Wolff, because Tony Wolff was able to do for her husband something that she could not have done. Jung wrote, "I cannot define for you what God is. I cannot tell you even that God is. But what I can say is that all my work has scientifically proved that the pattern of God exists in every man, and that this pattern has at its disposal the greatest transforming energies of which mankind is capable."